Hey everybody, hope you guys are doing well. Just chilling here, sitting on a log, enjoying this beautiful day in late February, 54 degrees, magnificent. It's a blessing to be alive. Last year, the UN named 2020 the Year of International Soil, the Soil International Year, the Year of Regenerative Soil. And the reason for this is due to a depletion in the nutrients and soil in these corporate farms which provide most of the food that you and I eat who are not self-sufficient. And the movement is to try and create regenerative soil, come up with ways to do that. And the reason that we need to fix it is due to what we have done over years, but I want to and there's a multitude of things that contributed to where we're at now, but I want to focus on a couple things in particular. So fertilizer and machinery used to yield better crops and make farming more efficient and somewhat easier have damaged the soil over years, and reproducing the same crop over and over and over again without turning your crops in the same area has damaged the soil. In particular, with the machinery used to till the land, what happens is the roots from previous vegetation, the pathways that they have created from their roots, are then blocked off by this hardened piece. There becomes a barrier between them, whereas naturally done, the barrier would be non-existent, allowing the new vegetation during that season to find its way to rich, fertile soil much easier using the pathways created for it by its predecessors. And so we've damaged the soil in that way, and fertilizer is, contributed to the depletion of nutrients as well due to the chemicals and other things. And the reason we started doing this type of farming is because most people left the farm. The Gilded Age. I talk a lot about this. At least I have. People wanted to go to the city in hopes of becoming successful financially and giving up a lot of their responsibilities to the system. And now we're paying the price for that. See, as I sit here, there's a natural composting taking place. The log I'm sitting on, the trees that are all knocked down. A natural process is taking place with with the earth. These dead things will be food to some living organisms, microbes or whatever, and then broke down into the soil itself, creating humus, which is just basically fertile soil. And humus is the root word for human. Humans and soil have a lot in common. There's a parallel between the machinery farming that we do now and the machines we depend on in our everyday life, whether that be a computer, a car, a cash register. You get it. It's created a barrier from the pathways, the roots of our ancestors, that those of us who are aware of it are now trying to break through, but a lot aren't, and now they're rootless. They can only go so far and only get so many nutrients. In addition to that, the disconnect from families is contributing to the fertile soil that we should have in our family trees, but we don't. and a lot of us are producing bad fruit. I'm not saying I'm any better. I'm just speaking very broadly here. I'm including myself. There's a lot of things I need to work on. But we're working towards breaking the cycle. And this is a time of breaking cycles and finding out what's real and what isn't real. The veil has been lifted to those who are willing to see and accept it. So the year of soil has a deeper meaning to it as well. It means that we're going to be doing something different with man. We're entering a new period in our existence, a new era. Some call it the age of Aquarius. But it's a cycle that we go through. And so they need to build new humans to fit into their smart cities, which will be even further away from nature, more disconnected. And it's because of fear of nature. And the fear of nature is the fear of self, because we are nature. And the reason we fear nature is because it's true. And so we hide behind what is fake, what we created, an artificial world on top of what is real. Shifting sands, we're building upon sand. In 2021, UN has called it, or is saying it's the International Year of Eliminating Child Labor. It sounds good, just like the International Year of Soil, but maybe that's for another video. It's a beautiful thing to be alive. It's even more amazing when you begin to see life for what it is. And it's very simple. And it's so simple, it's hard to align yourself with, because we like to make things complicated. Life takes care of itself. There's always a sacrificial element to it, which is why religions have some sort of sacrifice or ritual. It's to show that what happens naturally. And families haven't been doing that for each other for a long time. But I have a feeling that's going to change. I know I'm going to be a part of that change. I hope you guys will as well. Much love. Peace.